This is Myra Elaine on the By in Space channel. I'm reading from the Torah. This is the Hebrew on this side, and this is the English translated directly from the Hebrew. Now, the last week I read about what Jacob and Laban agreed to since Jacob was leaving as to what should be done with the cattle, the sheep, and the goats. So we're starting in chapter 31, verse 1. And he heard the words of Laban's sons, saying, Jacob had taken away all that was our father's, and of that which was our father's hath gotten all of this wealth. And Jacob beheld the countenance of Laban, and behold, it was not towards him as before. And the Lord said unto Jacob, Return unto the land of thy fathers, and to thy birthplace, and I will always be with thee. And Jacob sent and called Rachel and Leah to the field unto his flock. And he said unto them, I see your father's countenance, that it is not towards me as before, but the God of my father hath been with me. And ye know well that all my power I have served your father, and your father hath deceived me, and changed my wages 10 times, but God suffered him not to do me evil. And he said thus, The speckled shall be thy wages. Then bore all the flocks speckled, and if he said to thus, The streaked shall be thy reward, then bore all the flocks streaked. Thus God took away the cattle of your father, and gave them to me. And it came to pass that at this time that the flocks conceived, that I lifted up mine eyes, and saw in a dream, and behold, the rams which leaped upon the flocks were streaked, speckled, and grizzled. And the angel of God spoke unto me in the dream, Jacob. And I said, Here am I. And said, Lift up now thine eyes, and see all the rams which leaped upon the flocks were streaked, speckled, and grizzled. For I have seen all that Laban doth unto thee, and I am the God of Bethel, where thou didst anoint a pillar, where thou madest unto me a vow. Now arise, get thee out from this land, and return to the land of thy birth. Jacob had been used for 14 years, but he didn't waste his 14 years. He gained his wives and his children, and he learned how to be a good shepherd, how to do animal husbandry, how to breed animals. And he and Laban made this agreement. But now that Laban sees that Jacob's knowledge increased his flock more, but it was his labor that increased that flock.